playing with
it. You a little damp, man. What's up?
Shut up.
Obviously.
All right. Gonna go.
We start with an opening statement, Coach.
Opening statement, man.
Just great overall effort in the second half. Just giving credit to our staff. They were unbelievable. They were by my side, next to me every 2 seconds. So they were great. I appreciate them. And the girls just fighting back in the second half had a little bit of an ugly start. But they stayed together. They made selfless acts. And yeah, I mean, got that win. So
The other coaches were decidedly not by your side in the locker room after the game. You're the only one who got finished. How did that feel?
Yeah, at that point they left me. You know what I mean? So when it comes to it no, they were great. I was trying to get them involved, but these girls have basically a ritual every time we win. So Becky, be ready. You are next every time we win, right?
No, that's not how it works.
No. Anyways.
Give me your hot stuff.
Thanks, guys. First off, Natalie, I guess just what was kind of the message in the locker room at halftime, and you know, what were you, I guess, trying to do to get them reignited?
The message, it wasn't too nice, but no, they just had to wake up a little bit more on defense. We just kind of came out a little bit too casual, so just learning from that. They got more physical. We started to blitz a little bit, and then offensively we moved the ball, 0.5 decisions. And so, yeah, came out with the win.
Asia, obviously a big night for Jackie, career high in 30 points. What was it like to really watch her kind of close that game out down the stretch, hits the big threes and just everything with her kind of growth to see her do that?
Yeah. That's Jackie. And I'm so glad that she's coming in within herself. Like I said before on CBS, I mean, Jackie's one of the best two-way guards I think we have in this league. And she does it all. And it was just a matter of time for it to all click for her. And I'm so glad that she got to experience that because she deserves it. She's worked hard. We see it in practice. We see it every single time she steps foot on the court. And I think now she's starting to understand that when someone's in front of her, they really can't guard her. So she can just really do whatever she wants. And we saw that tonight.
Definitely. And then last thing real quick, Natalie, it seemed like Lexi kind of got loose there in that first quarter. Seemed like the adjustment was putting Jackie and Alicia on her. I guess, where did that adjustment kind of come from and why was that so effective?
We just wanted someone bigger, just because, you know, they let the shoving go ahead, like shoving was allowed tonight. So KP kind of got bumped. And so we decided to put someone bigger and stronger on her, and they did a good job. But overall it was a team effort because then we started, you know, obviously blitzing her in certain situations. So credit to the girls. They, you know, they adjusted.
Awesome. Thank you.
TC?
Kelsey, talk a little bit about what fueled that second half run, specifically in the third quarter there, where you guys outscored them by 14.
We were able to play out of our defense. Our defense got a little bit more solid. We weren't fouling as much, able to defensively rebound and then push and transition and get downhill. And it was fueling our offense. We were able to get touches, see the ball go through the basket a little bit more, playing off of each other. And that's when we have fun and when we're clicking on all cylinders.
Asia, let's get your interpretation of Natalie's halftime speech.
We suck better. We can do it, but we suck. And she showed us clips that we sucked. So it was like we really didn't have a choice but to look at us.
Oh, good. Thanks, Ed. Thank you.
Hello?
Natalie, you told me how important this game was for Becky, you know, for your dad, for your family. You know, talk about starting the season off 2-0 and in a physical game today.
Right. I mean, credit to the girls. Like I said, they adjusted. They went from suck to unsuck, maybe. I don't know if that was the right word. But just credit to them to make the adjustments. And again, everything that kind of came to my mind in the game, you know, it's like reaction with what I learned from Becky. I mean, she is hands down one of the best coaches in the world. And so I'm very lucky to learn under her. And I felt her a little bit, like when things went, I was yelling at Celia or I was yelling at Tyler, give me the board. And so it was funny. I had a little Becky inside me. And so again, I'm thankful, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is to Asia. Asia, after you kind of picked up the flagrant foul, how did you keep yourself mentally focused? Because you kind of went on a run and a tear on your own after you picked up that flagrant foul. How did you keep yourself in the game mentally?
My teammates, they continue to talk to me and uplift me and tell me not to talk, because obviously I would have got kicked out the game because I got a tech. But no, some things I just gotta approach it the way that I can. I'm not gonna let anyone just kind of think that they can walk over us. And I mean us as my teammates, just not only myself. So whatever that takes, like if I have to get a tech in a flagrant every single game, of course I wouldn't want that. But if that's what it takes to bring attention to what is going on out there, I will do it because it's unacceptable. So mentally, I'm just gonna approach it that way and make sure that I can continue to perform and be a great teammate the way that I can. That's gonna be fun.
Thank you.
Let's come into the press conference room.
Hey ladies, congratulations on the win. What was so different about this Sparks team without Neka who came in the lineup that you guys saw on the floor, especially between the first half and obviously the second half?
I think they were able to play smaller at the 4 position sometimes. You saw Samuelson go to the 4 a little bit, Joyner Holmes coming in. So their rotations were a little bit different, especially on the offensive end. So we had to adjust to that as well. But I think we did a good job of like really talking out there to be able to switch and different players guarding different players. So.
With Asia always, they never want to poke the bear, the poke today. Talking about getting technical and flagrant.
Yeah.
What did that do for you just to ignite you? Did you get more focused as far as realizing what you had to do with it, not maybe like rushing shots or maybe taking better shot selection?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was just one of those moments where I really just had to lock in for my teammates and understand that if this is the way that it's going to be, then all right, I can mentally approach this now and change the way that I approach it. And I think I did a pretty decent job because I didn't do anything else. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to things like that, I don't necessarily say it's poking the bear because I don't really care about all that. I'm just here to just be a good teammate and perform the best way that I can.
The last week before we ladies, obviously, got the ring ceremony coming up.
Man, talk about it.
What goes through your mind, like how much you're anticipating, just relishing in that moment when you guys get those rings hard?
I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, I know we have a game to prep for, and I know that there's going to be a big game and a game that we need to win, but I'm not going to lose that moment. I'm going to stay within that moment and take it all in because it's big. I mean, I ain't up here with 2 rings. This is my first baby, so I'm definitely about to have a little fun with it. And it's on my pinky.
Mine too, bro. You gonna be in that thing like this. Man, it's super exciting. Like a lot of players come into this league, and it's hard to win a championship, right? There's a select few in this world that's won championships. So to be able to do this with this group, you gotta be in that moment and just embrace it and have fun with it. You don't get that moment back, that group back. We talk about like playing in our careers. It's a short snippet of our life. So you gotta embrace the moment, have fun with it, and take a lot of pictures on the pinky.
That was actually my question. It was about ring night. I got the perfect quote, so we're good.
Okay.
Good. All right, we're going to close it out with you, Rafi. Make it good one.
This is Rafi with nothing but that sports talk. Congratulations on the victory, Asia.
Thank you so much.
I just want to ask you, you managed to have a game-high 13 rebounds. How important was it to get in one of the more physical victory compared to the blowout win against Seattle Storm last week?
Yeah, I mean, I just knew I had to crash the boards because those are possessions that we need. And Becky always tells us, like, that's us. Like, that's what our identity has to be is game, girl, rebound. So I'm going to try to get as much as I can to be there so we can get those possessions and really play the basketball that everybody wants to see. So I'm going to continue to try to crash the boards. This is probably the most I've ever rebounded. Ooh, Lord.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, like, as a whole, I had 13 rebounds last game.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. So no, I'm just gonna try to do whatever I can to make sure we get those possessions and rock and roll out of that.
And if I could just ask a follow-up question, I mean, this is like the 11th time that the Aces have defeated Los Angeles Sparks. I mean, why don't you talk about the feelings you get from dominating this franchise for the past few years?
Damn.
I mean, hey, we're just here to have fun at the end of the day. I think it's super cool to play in a building that Kobe played in. So anytime I'm up in here, I'm trying to just perform at a high level because we can't let the GOAT shake his head, you know? So, hey, we get a win, cool, but we playing in the same building as Kobe. We're done.
Holy crap.
Holy
crap.
On ESPN later today, Jackie Young, let us know if you can contact staff at the sports center here, and we will get it to you. Thanks, everybody.